going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Joe Yuna Ime back again with the latest video, guys. This episode of My Hero Academia was a banger, guys. Hope you guys actually watch straight down to the end and don't miss out anything, guys. This episode continued where the team was being ambushed. We get the continuation with All Might in the car when the bomb exploded next to the car. We see All Might was actually attacked by two villains right before they actually attack his car for a second time. We see All Might report to the other members and let them know that they are coming behind Midoriya, and the two villains actually pelt some iron straight in the car and mashed up in two. At the same time, All Might had dived out the car. We then see Deku speeding towards Lady Nagant location right before being shot in the back. We then see Deku speedy heading towards Lady Nagant location, only to be shot in the back because of her new ability Airwalk. She was already in the back of Midoriya from the location she was before. As Midoriya drops to the ground from falling in the air, we see Midoriya begins to let go a lot of smoke around his body and begin to wind up a new ability that allowed his foot to begin to start glowing. This ability is from the third quirk user, which named Fugin, which allows Midoriya to leap very fast through vast distance. Midoriya then leaps towards Lady Nagant. Even her was actually surprised how fast he had reached upon her, but it still wasn't enough for Midoriya to stop Lady Nagant because she had shot him in the belly. Then as he drops, Lady Nagant shot him up multiple times as he falls towards the ground. As Midoriya falls to the ground, Lady Nagant explains why she dislikes the hero so much, as we get to learn that Lady Nagant herself was a hero that used to work for the hero organization, but at that time it also had a villain self-defense organization, and they also used to use Lady Nagant to do a lot of assassinations because of her quirk ability by not missing at all. She always used to hit her target no matter how close or how far they are because of its tracking ability as well. We then see Lady Nagant was invited to the commissioner office was to do a next hit on some villains. She was supposed to capture them alive, but she asked the commissioner why would she bring them back alive. Then as he began to explain to her, Lady Nagant actually shot the commissioner. So that is why she was in jail for all this time. We also get to learn that that same commissioner was actually doing fraud. So basically, the hierarchies was actually using the powers to actually take out the villains and also do dirty work. So because at the position, they was actually using Lady Nagant to do dirty work for them as well. After hearing this, that's where we see Deku goes in for an all-out attack, guys. Ooh-wee! That looked pretty much amazing. Finally, our boy actually starting to look like the main protagonist in this show. As we see Deku charge up for his new attack, right? And use his new ability to attack Lady Nagant. We see that she had powered up her gun and was going to shoot Chisaki. As she powered up and aimed and shot at Chisaki, we just see in split seconds, Deku had already passed her and went straight to Chisaki and actually stopped her attack. That left even Lady Nagant real surprised knowing that Deku was actually moving faster than her bullet. Then we get a brief flashback to Chisaki and Lady Nagant was actually having a conversation before she actually come out on the battlefield, because due to the last episode we thought that Chisaki could not talk because all he was doing was just rambling on himself and talking about his pups. But we get to see that while he was with Lady Nagant, he was actually asking her to carry him to see his foster father who actually take him in and see about him since small. We know that Chisaki had actually put him in the state he's in, and he is in the hospital, so he would like the opportunity to actually go and apologize to him. Then we see Deku had actually attacked Lady Nagant one more time, and he had actually mashed up her gun from her hand. As we see Lady Nagant falling, we see Deku grabs her hand and actually start to speak to her and make her change her mindset of how she thinks about the hero organization, letting her know that not everybody is actually bad and some of the heroes are actually still doing good work, and he would like her to actually join up with them. But at that moment, All For One know that Lady Nagant may actually betray him. So we see All For One had actually planned a backup defense in order in case Lady Nagant actually switch on him, and we see Lady Nagant start to crack up and she actually self-destructed, guys, in a massive explosion with a big ball of fire. Then falls to the ground. While she's falling, Hawk actually reached on the scene to actually catch her, and Endeavor had actually reached on the scene where Endeavor actually went and captured Chisaki, and all of them regroup on the ground. We get to see that Hawk actually get to find out from her that in 2 months time, all of the villains who All For One had actually spoken to, all of them supposed to meet up at a mansion. So that was actually crucial evidence to the team in meeting up Mr. All For One. Then we see that Lady Nagant, even though she passed out, to get to find out that look like she haven't died, so most likely she will actually come and be fighting with the heroes on the heroes side because they did not pronounce her dead. Chisaki actually want to meet his pop, so Deku is actually going to help him, but the same way how he want to apologize to his pops, he actually want him to apologize to Eri, who was the girl who was a Chisaki, who have the reversing future and past kind of ability. So he wants him to actually apologize to her, and then he would actually carry him to meet his pops to apologize to him. So guys, and all this episode was a banger. Great new information. We get to see Deku actually going all out in 45% and being able to use multiple quirks at the same time and control multiple quirks at the same time. So for a main protagonist, Deku is actually becoming that All Might predecessor, right? So guys, hope you guys like this episode. Put a like on this video. I want you guys comment below if you guys like My Hero Academia. Subscribe to this channel for more My Hero Academia stuff and information and spoilers, guys, and new updates on this anime, guys. It was your boy Joyu Naime, and I'm out. Peace.